Hi everyone, my name is Chris, and a few days ago, last week to be exact, I posted something on Facebook and I told you guys that I would love to help out those newbies in the BPO industry who would want to land a job, and I'll be giving free tips about interview and how to pass the interviews, the Berlitz, the exams, com skills, or whatever I can do to help you guys out. I'm very serious about it, but I haven't really decided on how to make a platform first. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a group chat or maybe make another Facebook page. So I'm still in the process of that, just to let you know. But I'm making this video because I want to give you the first tip that I can give you, so that you guys can help improve your speaking skills. All right, because we are going to work in the BPO industry, and the language that we're going to primarily use is the English language. Okay, so you gotta reach a certain level of proficiency so that you can pass this, of course. No matter if you see some recruitment guy saying that only basic English will do, a lot of times it's not the case. Of course, we will be speaking to native English speakers, so we gotta know how to talk in a certain way. And so pronunciation, critical thinking, analytical thinking, all of these play a big role. So today we're gonna talk about that. But before we do, I just wanna set a proper expectation on this, all right? I am a professional teacher. I've taught the English language since 2010-ish, around that time. So I've taught people from all walks of life about English, and I always tell them about this, all right? And I'm going to tell it to you as well. Everything that you will listen or hear from me, everything that I will share and impart, it will greatly depend on you as to how much time you practice at home, alone, okay, or with friends and family members. It doesn't matter, but it always depends on how much time, effort that you put into the drills, okay? Because if you want to develop confidence, the only way to really do that is to practice and practice. It takes 10,000 hours, they say, to master something, to achieve a mastery level of something. So we want to be at that level, okay? If you're afraid to speak English, if you're shy about it, you have to break through that cycle, okay? Because you will be working and you'll be speaking English nonstop for a good 8 hours straight on every shift. And to set your proper expectation, it really depends on you and how dedicated you are and how much time and effort you really put in to make a change on your fluency level. All right, so we're good with that. All right, I just want to let you know about that. So again, before I begin, just want to give you some plans. I'm thinking about building a website. It's a free website wherein everyone will be pulled in, and you can watch videos like these and other videos when it comes to speaking, when it comes to pronunciation and grammar and whatnot, and interview process as well, because I'll probably in the near future make more videos like these to help all you guys out. All right, because I want to make sure that the quality people that goes into those kind of websites will be able to really develop their speaking skills. All right, so moving forward, again, our topic is pronunciation, and there are a lot. If you're a non-native English speaker, you will hear a lot of mispronounced words. Okay, now we Filipinos, we are not exempted with this. One of the things that I would like to point out is the TH sound. Okay, there are two kinds of sounds for the TH: the voiced and the non-voiced TH. The voiced TH is okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna say it again. The voiced TH is okay. For example, there, this, that, those are voiced TH. Okay, the non-voiced TH sounds like this: 3, Thursday, 1,000. Okay, the thing is with Filipinos, we say those two sounds almost in the same light. We say Thursday, this, right? What is this? Like, oh my gosh, right? So we have to overcome these. So we're going to talk about the non-voiced TH. Why is it important? If we mispronounce a word, and an American or a native English speaker hears it, he might get a different understanding of what you're trying to say. For example, if you say, Mr. Smith, you're my third customer today. Now, third means shit in the US language. Okay? So you just cursed at a person without you really knowing them. And then because of that, the whole call might go sideways, and the customer might get offended by it. Who knows, right? Or they might laugh knowing that you are a foreigner. And we don't want that to happen. We want to minimize it. So it's important to really focus on the non-voice TH as well, because one of the things that we Filipinos in particular are very obvious of making a mistake on. Okay, so non-voice TH is very important. Now, how do you do that? It's really with the tongue positioning and the breathing. Okay, what you need to do is to stick your tongue out like this, just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit like this. Gently stick it out, and then just breathe out, like, for example, like this. The best way to do it, to practice, is you get a sheet of paper, all right? You get a sheet of paper like this, put it in front of your mouth, and then breathe out. If you feel that there's air coming out and moving the paper, it means you're doing it right. For example, do you see that? The paper was moving. All right? That means I'm doing it right. And then what you need to do is you get the sound and you add the next sound after it. So let's practice with the word THREE, or you say three, three. Okay? Now I want you to practice doing that if you know you're having a hard time with it. It may sound funny, it may look funny rather, but it really is important for you to do that properly and to practice that. Okay, you will need to spend a few hours every day just practicing it. If you want to practice it at home, I would tell my students to practice saying 333,333 thermometers on Thursday. Say it 50 times every night before you sleep, and that will help build your muscle memory in the mouth area and the tongue area as well, because this part is full of muscles, and you just need to practice it every day. Another thing that I would like to leave you with is this is the challenge. Okay, I want you to submit a video to prove that you are practicing this. I want you to submit a video reading The Throng of Thermometers. This is a tongue twister. A great way for you to practice speaking and pronunciation is to read tongue twisters aloud, okay? Because it helps build the muscle memory that I mentioned in the mouth area, in your mouth area. So, this is the Throng of Thermometers. It is, okay, you can see that. So it is something that you can read and download. And what you can do so that I can help you out better is read through it the best way you can, and then PM it to me. Okay, send it to me via message, and I'm gonna give you more like private coaching, at least once. I'm gonna do my best, depending on the number of people who will send me the video. Okay, reading The Throng of Thermometers, and I'll give you coaching. Send it to me via private message. All right, so I'm gonna read it out to you, just an example. The Throng of Thermometers. The throng of thermometers from the Thuringian thermometer folks arrived on Thursday. There were 1,033 thick thermometers, though, instead of 1,036 thin thermometers, which was 3 thermometers fewer than the 1,036 we were expecting. Not to mention that there were thick ones rather than thin ones. We thoroughly thought that we had ordered 1,036, not 1,033 thermometers, and asked the Thuringian thermometer folks to reship the thermometers thin, not thick. They apologized for sending only 1,033 thermometers rather than 1,036 and promised to replace the thick thermometers with thin thermometers. So what I need you to do is to pronounce them clearly and not really say it as fast as you can. When you have the pronunciation nailed perfectly, then you can go and add speed, and you can say something like, the throng of thermometers from the Thuringian thermometer folks arrived on Thursday. Okay, it doesn't matter, because you nailed down the slow pace that is necessary to pronounce the sound. Okay, does that make sense? So there's my challenge for you guys. Again, it's all about how much time you really spend practicing when you're at home, and that would really show development. Again, it's one of the things that is very common in the Filipino language. One of the most common sounds that we mispronounce in the English language is the non-voiced th. Okay, the sound, and that's the first thing that I would like to share with you. There'll be more videos. Send me a feedback. Tell me what type of video you would like to see next, some topics that I can discuss, and help me decide whether to make a group chat about this, although I would only cater to a few people at a certain batch at a time. Okay, so there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today, and more importantly, like what I said before, practice, practice, practice. All right, again, my name's Chris. Enjoy your day, and let's be confident in speaking English in our day lives. Have a good one. God bless.